ETM RTR versus ETM RTR Lite head to head at Grass Ranch Pit Bike MX, box stock bikes. Let's see what happens. The original, the king, the ETM RTR, 8 kilowatts, 55 plus miles an hour, 72 volts, right out of the box, fully adjustable suspension. This is what started it all. And today we're gonna put it head to head against the RTR Lite, which is a 5 kilowatt variant, 60 volt, 45 plus mile per hour with non-adjustable suspension that's tuned for plushness. This is a great entry level option, but let's see how it stacks up against the king. We're gonna give you a first and third person perspective on comparing these two bikes on 4 different tests: pole shot, jumping, cornering, and battery life. What we're gonna do is put a camera on the old noggin, and we're gonna give you that perspective from me and Jack's eyes and voice. So not super scientific, but anecdotal through the old rider noggin. That's what's most important. How does it feel inside?
All right, we got the RTR Lite, we got the regular RTR. Quick little drag race, see which one's got it. Let's go up above the chip a little bit so we can get some traction.
First person over the tabletop wins. Now, unless we've done something terribly wrong, the 8 kilowatt bike is gonna beat the 5 kilowatt bike. Let's see how much of a difference there actually is.
Hey, good luck, brother. May the best man win.
May the best bike win.
3, 2, 1. He's smoking me. Oh my God.
Yo, that was stupid, dude. What were we doing? Anyway, I won. We almost just killed ourselves doing the drag race, but it was obvious that the 8 kilowatt bike is faster than the 5 kilowatt bike. So what we're gonna do now is jump on each bike, me and Jack respectively, 5 laps on the RTR, 5 laps on the RTR Lite, give our opinions, and then we'll both have done 10 laps, 5 on each bike, and then we'll compare the battery and see where they're sitting. All right, here I am, RTR, standard model, 8 kilowatt bike. I'm gonna go hit 5 laps, give my thoughts and opinions on the cornering and the jumping. Then I'm gonna switch over to the Lite and we'll see how that goes. Feeling really good. Power delivery. Excessive. Oh yeah, this bike's got pepper, dude. Oh yeah. 5 laps is a lot for this old man. RTR, the original. Plenty of power. If I don't come out of the corner perfectly, power helps me make up for it so I can get over the jump that's coming right out of the corner. That's nice for a guy like me. Suspension, dialed. I cased it a couple times. No problem, soaked it up. If I flat it, no problem, soaks it up. Feeling awesome. I did want to adjust it, which is something you only have the option to do with this bike, whereas a Lite, it can't be adjusted. However, we'll see how the Lite feels. It may not need any major adjustments. Even without adjustments, I was able to ride this bike very well, so let's get into it.
Got mini whips on the whip right now. Stock ETM RTR. Let's see. Rod. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! All right, first initial thoughts, this thing feels awesome. Dude, these Californians with the heat, not it, dude. Bike feels awesome, hot as hell. I mean, this is the bike that I always ride, so it feels pretty normal to me. Suspension feels really good after me and Austin, 5 laps each. 83%, actually 83% on the battery. That's all I got, feels dialed. Brakes are fire, suspension's fire, power's fire, everything fire, including myself, hot as hell. Power feels awesome even at 83. It doesn't even feel like we're like dipped down at all.
72 volt, 8 kilowatt bike, 10 laps on the track, 83%, plus our drag races. Let's go give some lights a rip, boy. All right, we got the Lite underneath me. I'm busted tired already, so it's a good thing I'm on the less powerful bike. I'm gonna need this plush suspension, so see if this RTR Lite can carry me over that double. Skeptical, let's see if I have enough courage. Oh yeah, right away. I can feel the power is a lot less. the suspension's a lot more plush. Cornering, still good. I'm really ham-fisting it, really giving her all she's got in comparison to the 8 kilowatt bike where I really gotta like be careful how much power I'm applying. This one I can just get into it. A lot similar to a regular 110. Yeah, need a lot more power going into the corners or out of the corners to clear the jumps, but we are able to do it. Requires a better line, and where with the other bike you don't have to be quite as precise with the cornering. I feel comfortable, I feel smooth, I feel good, like I'm having fun. Well, I know which one I was faster on. Definitely the 8 kilowatt bike. However, I'm having just as much fun, dude. If anything, I feel more at ease. It's less frightening.
More predictable.
Yeah, it's just less power, so you can really get into it, be lackluster. I call it ham-fisting, just get into it. And suspension's definitely more soft. In some situations that feels good, in others it doesn't. So it really depends on the type of rider. For a fast rider, you probably want the full adjustable, but this was a really good suspension setting, I thought. So power is just enough. I'm able to get over the jumps, the proper setup, and I know that stock 110s are in the same exact position. So this bike seems to be stacking up with what we know on this track for speed out of the corners and getting over that table. I don't know, man. For $1,000 less, you know, you're an amateur rider or younger, or you're just looking to get into something that you're gonna mod the crap out of it, the $21.99 price tag feels really good. Am I faster? No. Am I having fun? Yes. Did I save $1,000? Yes. So I don't know. I probably still pick the regular RTR because I feel like I wanna be able to clear that double. I wanna be able to come out of the corner a little squirrely and just get into it. But I wouldn't be two ways about it if this was my only bike.
All right, boys, RTR Lite. See what we can do on this thing. This thing feels good. It's nice and soft, which is cool. For the trails, this is the one for you. And you can still throw it down. Woo, almost washed the front. Oh. All right, the ETM RTR Lite. This thing is honestly dope if you're trying to ride the moto track and not spend that extra $1,000 or $1,200, $1,000 I think it is. The suspension is dialed if you're a trail rider or you're not really too hard of a track guy. This is definitely the suspension for you. You don't have that adjustability, but still it's fine. It feels really good on the track. The jumps feel really good on the track. The bike has just enough power to get over those big jumps. You can still maneuver the bike with that extra torque. Again, it's nothing crazy, so can't really expect anything too wild, but again, if you want to stay within the price range, still smoke your 110 buddies, and have all the electric power, the ETM RTR Lite is for you.
Yo, it's so hot. Let's give the conclusion before we melt, dude. RTR Lite, RTR, the king, 8 kilowatts. Honestly, in my opinion, on top, has adjustable suspension. That way you can dial it in perfectly. If I don't come out of the corner perfect, I can just use the power and cheat and get over the jump. For me, an easy decision. It's worth the $31.99. However, when I was riding the RTR Lite, I was having the same amount of fun that I was having on the other bike. I wasn't going around the track as fast, but I was getting over all the jumps. The suspension felt dialed. I saved $1,000 if this was the bike I was just purchasing, and I'm out here ripping it up, beating all the 110s. So I think it's an excellent value. I think the bike is dialed and it's worth every penny. So check either one out and see which one's for you. If you need more power, more speed, more suspension, more race, this one is more out of the box, ready for that. If you want to start with something more beginner friendly and work your way into the mods and make it crazy, well, maybe this one's for you. So that's all I got for this video. Electro out.